There is a certain kind of love that does not arrive easily. It is the kind we learn through repair, through rupture, reflection, and return. For much of my life, my relationship with my mother was tender but tangled. I love her deeply, but that love was often shaped by the shadows of what she could not yet heal in herself. And as a child, I did not understand how another person's pain could become the lens through which I saw my own worth. It was not until years later, sitting across from my therapist one afternoon, that I realized something simple but profound. I had been saying the words, "I forgive her," for years, but my body had not caught up to those words. My heart was still holding on. That day, something shifted. I stopped trying to intellectualize forgiveness and started feeling it. At first, it came in waves. I burst into uncontrollable tears that lasted for several minutes. But when they stopped, what followed was stillness. A quiet calm moved through me, freeing like an exhale after years of holding my breath. And when I truly forgave her, not because she asked, not because everything was perfect, but because I was ready to release the story, something miraculous happened. The invisible tension between us dissolved. Our relationship, once strained and cautious, became honest, light, real. Forgiveness did not change what happened, it changed what lived inside me. Today, my mother and I are close. We talk about things we never could before. We have both done the work: therapy, reflection, learning how to love without losing ourselves. And I realize now that forgiveness is not a finish line, it is a practice, a returning to love again and again. Relational wealth asks us to look at the people in our lives not through judgment, but through understanding, to see that everyone, including us, is doing the best they can with the level of awareness they have in that moment. It is about remembering that love without boundaries becomes sacrifice, and boundaries without love become isolation. The true art of relating lives somewhere in between. So if you are listening to this and there is someone you have not yet forgiven, maybe even yourself, I invite you to release the idea that forgiveness means forgetting. It simply means choosing peace over protection. When we forgive, we unbind the energy that keeps us tied to the past. We make room for new stories of connection, new ways of loving, and new expressions of who we are. This month, as we journey through relational wealth, may you remember every relationship, even the hardest ones, is an invitation to return to love. When we heal the space between us, we heal the space within us. If this story touched something in you, take a breath and place a hand on your heart. Ask yourself, who or what am I ready to forgive today? Subscribe and stay tuned for next week's Relational Wealth Meditation. And remember, forgiveness does not erase the story, it frees the current of love. With love and light, I am Tara.